I mean, if I look at a Hitchcock film like Vertigo, I watch that film like every couple of years. I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'm like,
Yeah.
but it makes me chew on stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's a movie about obsession. I don't know if you're supposed to care about the plot. I watched it again with one of my kids, and they're like, this is corny. Like, also like, wait, what? How would that happen?
Weird.
Like, so if you take it literally, I can understand like it doesn't work as a story. But if you look at it as in terms of like a movie about obsession,
and then it does make sense.
It's about a filmmaker. This is why critics and some filmmakers love Vertigo so much, is that it's about a filmmaker's obsession, but a guy who is, purportedly an entertainer. A guy that was like, I don't want people to go to the movies to see what they already have. I want to give them a slice of cake instead of I want to entertain you.
Right.
And that this guy within this thing made this movie that is so clearly about him and his own weird shit. That it's kind of that you could, in a movie with Jimmy Stewart that's, through Universal and everything, like this big, that it could be a thing that was so deeply and uncomfortably personal.
It's amazing.
In the guise of
another story,
Hollywood thriller, Hollywood thriller that's kind of like, I don't know if it totally works,
Right.
But yeah, there's something about it that you could, I think the strength of Vertigo is almost out of, it's kind of like a cinematic thing, but it's also a thing you only can get in literature. Because sometimes in literature, you'll read a thing and I go, yeah, the story is kind of, but what it's about is this, I'm in this guy's head and his obsession is really fucking interesting and dark and disturbing. He makes this woman dress up like the lady, it's really strange, like what this guy needs. And it's Jimmy Stewart.
I know, it's mind-boggling. Yeah, that it's Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, right.
It's like it's a Wonderful Life. It's the sweetest guy. It's Mr. Joe American, and it's Glenn Miller, and he's like making Kim Novak dress up like this dead woman, and it's really strange. But it's not my favorite Hitchcock movie, but I think it's like interesting and kind of perverted.